So a lot of people ask me, Jay, how do I save money and become wealthy? Well, it's not easy, but it is very simple. And I'm going to use a physical reference, right? So let's pretend that this is your paycheck, right? First you got to be able to do is take half your paycheck and it's gone because it goes to the IRS, right? And what you have left, that's your net, right? Then what you have to do is take that in half. Out of your net, you got to put half of it away into like savings, emergency funds, stuff of that nature, right? Now it's not going to make a lot of money, but at least you have it for a rainy day. Then with the remaining half that you have left, you want to split it in half again, right? 25% of it, you want to be able to invest. Make your money make money for you. That's where you find a good financial planner. Someone that can give you some low risk, high yield investments, or depending on what your actual risk threshold is for what you can do. And then the remaining 25%, that's where you ball out, as Shaquille O'Neal would say. Basically, this is what you live off of. So if you can live off of 25%, basically, right, and put away, within 8 years, you'll be set for life. Now, that's, everybody's like, how is that even possible? I've got bills and stuff like that. That only works if you don't have a whole lot of debt, right? If you have debt, you're gonna have to literally do what's called the snowball effect, right? Let's say this is all of your debt combined, right? Now, out of that, you have to find which one is charging the most interest, basically how much are you paying more in interest than towards principal, and which one can you pay off soonest, right? So you have your budget, and then you attack, so you pay your minimum payments on, let's say you have four things of debt. You pay the minimum amount on those three of the four. And on the fourth one, you pay more towards it as you possibly can to get it paid off quicker, right? Once you pay that off, that money that you were using to pay that bill isn't free money, right? You can't use it to go spend more stuff. You take that remainder and you attack the second highest interest or the lowest payment, right? You're always going to, or the lowest total amount. You want to hit the lowest balance first that has the highest monthly payment if possible and knock those out, right? And I know that sounds kind of confusing. So let me rephrase that a little bit. Let's say if you have 4 debts, right? Let's say one has a balance of $4,000, one has a balance of $2,000, and the other two have balances of $1,000, right? And the $1,000 ones have the highest interest rate, and let's say the highest payment. So that $1,000 balance, when you want to knock it off first, so that means the second $1,000 balance, the $2,000 balance, and the $4,000 balance, you're going to make the minimum payments towards as much as possible. The smallest one has at $1,000, you're going to pay extra towards it so that way you can pay it off sooner. Hopefully you can pay it off anywhere from 6 to 9 months or sooner, right? Once you pay that off, now you're down to 3. Then you attack the second $1,000 balance one, right? Now, the extra money that you have left over from the first one that you paid off, you start attacking that towards the second $1,000 one. And that one you're going to pay off much quicker as well. Still, meanwhile, maintaining minimum payments to the other 2 debts, right? Once you pay off that second $1,000 debt, now you have 2 debts worth of payments that you can now apply towards the other 2, right? So you apply it towards the $2,000 debt, right? And pretty soon you have that paid off. And then once that one's paid off, this is called a snowball effect, right? The remaining monies, you take that and apply it towards the 4th debt. You've still been making that minimum payment the whole time, but now you've got 3 other payments worth adding towards the principal to where you're going to knock that off. Once you've done that, now you've eliminated all of your debt, right? Once you've eliminated your debt, now you have monies that you were tasked to just putting out for liabilities that you can take half of it and save. Remember what we were talking about when I was, cutting stuff in half. And then the other half you can take and put towards financial investments, right? Get with a great financial planner. They can tell you, based off your risk threshold, based on what you got coming in versus what you got going out, and what your long-term goal is. I want to retire with $1 million. Okay, they'll tell you exactly how to get there and how much time it will take. But obviously, the sooner you can do it, the better. Don't wait until you're in your mid-30s or early 40s to start saving or putting away for your retirement, right? People live much longer now, so the sooner you can prepare and get used to it and living with less, by the time that you put away and actually set forth your financial future, man, life is going to be amazing. Other than that, make it a great day.